Hello and welcome. My name is Joshua Peltier, and this is Communicate with Josh.
When you talk and you don't know what to say, if you speak and your thoughts get in the way, make sure that you don't catch a loss. Say what? Do yourself a favor and communicate with Josh. One time.
Communicate with Josh.
Two times. Communicate with Josh. Background. Communicate with Josh. That's me.
Thank you all so much for tuning in for one more episode of Communicate with Josh. I appreciate all of the positive feedback and the intellectual insight. 93% of all communication is nonverbal. One of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication is the handshake. Now, the handshake is simple in theory, but it can be complicated in execution. The initial interaction immediately imprints an indelible mark on what the other person thinks of you. If the handshake is not delivered or received correctly, it could, in fact, impede the individual from investing their time, efforts, and energy in you. On the flip side, if you deliver a properly executed handshake, it may lead to bigger and better things.
My name is Jamie Cassady, and I am the Assistant Superintendent of Student Affairs for the Bibb County School District. My job, I deal with discipline, attendance, transfers. I supervise 6 middle schools. On top of that, I'm over the departments of the nursing, psychological services, social services, as well as athletics.
I know you were busy and probably didn't get a chance to look at it, and I looked over several things last evening.
When you first meet someone and you shake their hand, it lets me know whether they're confident. And a few things go with a good handshake. One is eye contact, and the second part that I always look for is the firmness of the handshake. When you go to shake someone's hand, you want to reach in, grab it, nice firm handshake while you're making contact, and then that lets the person know that you're confident and you're about your abilities and what you're doing. There was an incident where I shook someone's hands, and right away it gave me the feeling that that person wasn't very confident. It occurred actually about 2 weeks ago, and it was very surprising because the person that I met, or that I was introduced to at the time, holds a pretty prominent position here. So that was just, I guess, a kind of a, not really an aha, but I was just surprised that I wouldn't have gotten a more firm handshake. I do think it's important. Communication is the key to being successful in this world today. If you can't communicate, it limits your abilities and your job opportunities. So first impression is everything. So knowing how to shake a hand the proper way, that sets the tone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cassidy, for setting the tone with me. From the moment I shook your hand, I knew that you were a man who could be trusted. You were also extremely reliable, and you were a man of integrity. You have vouched for me on several occasions, and I thoroughly appreciate you.
My name is Jamie Cassady, and I communicate with Josh, and so should you.
This week on Josh Speaks, I will be talking about the 5 basic tips how to produce a proper handshake. Understanding the handshake is your gateway to bigger and better things. In my classes, I stress to the young people that you must get these tips down if you want to have a better chance of being successful. Please take the time out. Follow us on Instagram at Communicate with Josh. Also, email us at communicatewithjosh@gmail.com and subscribe to Communicate with Josh on the YouTube channel. We would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much. Everything is communication, and communication is everything. If you're going to communicate, you might as well do it effectively. My name is Joshua Peltier, and I communicate with Josh. And so should you.